Okay, sorry if this feels a bit rushed. That's because it is. I decided to do this like and not even an hour before I have to go to work. So I'm just gonna go through this as quick as I can, as coherently as I can. Wish me luck. So for a while now, I've had this idea to do a show called Off the Cutting Room Floor, and in it, I would analyze a film or a musical or a TV show and analyze how it evolved over time and how the story came to be, how the characters evolved, etc., etc. And I've decided to do the very first episode on Little Shop of Horrors, because I love the material so much and I love Howard Ashman so much that I decided that this would be the easiest thing for me to. I already know so much about it, and I already know just so much of the evolution of the show, and so many of the cut songs and cut ideas and storylines and all this stuff. I already know so much about it. It would be easy for me to do. And as I've been working on it, I've decided to go visit the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. because it houses a extensive collection of Little Shop scripts, story notes, outline, lyric sheets, storyboards, demos, recordings, interviews. It houses all this stuff I could use for this video, and I would be an idiot not to go take advantage of it and go use the material. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to visit the Howard Ashman. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go visit the Howard Ashman Papers to look at all this material on the show that I love so much, and I've decided to do that later this year. I've decided to go travel to DC, travel to the Library of Congress, and visit and look through the Howard Ashman Papers and listen to the archive of tapes and recordings there. And I should be able to cover most of it, but I'm not sure. So that's why I'm asking you for help. I need to make sure I have enough to cover the cost of travel there, travel to and from the library, the hotel, food, drinks, transportation, all that stuff. And also I need to make sure I have everything I need to travel, like a suitcase, ID, all that stuff, which I've never traveled before. I've never needed that kind of stuff. So I need to make sure I have all that in order. And also to help cover the cost of getting any materials, ordering any high quality images, scans, covering the costs of duplicating, of copying the recordings, which I think the rate is like $125 for an hour. So I need to make sure I have enough to cover this. So if you would want to help, a link will be down in the doobly-doo in the description. I would appreciate any help you could give. If you can't give any money, that's fine. Just a share. Get this out into the world. I would very much appreciate it. This is such a passion project for me. I've always wanted to do something like this, and I just want to make sure I can do it right. I want to make sure I can do this the way it should be done. I don't want to mess this up. I just love this material so much. I just want to make sure I can do this. And I want to make sure I can put out into the world what I have in my head. So if you watched this far, thank you so much. Let's do this together.